The business of pro football almost never stops. In their Commonwealth Stadium offices, head coach Kavis Reed and his scouting staff go through a late January player personnel meeting discussing Canadian college players prior to the February CFL evaluation camp. Eskimos have the number 2 and number 6 draft positions in the first round. Meanwhile, General Manager Eric Tillman is scouting the American South.
He gets a laundry list for me, and he's probably in the backwards of Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, trying to find those guys out beating the bushes to find players. And that's his job is usually more taxing during this time because as a coaching staff, we identify the players and the types that we're looking for, and he and his staff goes out and beat the bushes to try to find them.
As for building and improving the Eskimos' Canadian content,
I think the staff has done an absolutely phenomenal job of improving our Canadian content. Guys, when you say whether or not they're able to play in the inclement weather conditions in November, that may come into play, but for the most part, we're just looking for particular body types and skill sets. Mike Miller, Mike Cornell, Hugo Lopez, those guys that play on special teams and they're in the linebacker body type, they're the guys that really are the heart and soul of your Canadian content because they're going to play 30, 40 snaps a game and they're going to have a major impact on your football team. And I truly believe last year our scouting department did an absolutely phenomenal job of finding those guys, and they came in and made an immediate impact. And for us, it is about maintaining continuity, but also always looking to improve because the product on the field is the product that we have to be judged by. So we're going to make certain that the best product is out there.
Kavis Reed enters year 2 as head coach with the Eskimos, knows the tradition of past teams and their legend.
Willie Pless,
Yep.
the Giz,
Yep.
Ron Lancaster.
It's a little general, right?
Here's Warren and Kepley.
Yep.
But we're going back in time, heading down this way.
Trying to restore greatness. With former defensive coordinator Rich Stubler gone and Mark Nelson in charge, Kavis Reed will play a bigger part in defense.
I'll be more actively involved, obviously. Coach Nelson and I already spoke, and he knows my passion is on the defensive side of the ball. I would try not to be the overbearing head coach / defensive coordinator because that's not going to be my role. Mark is the defensive coordinator. We'll work from a playbook that we both are very much a part of, and hopefully that will allow us to have a consistent message. We don't anticipate that there'll be a lot of difference in terms of the way we play football, and definitely not a lot of difference in terms of the way we play defense.
And what about quarterback? Trading Ricky Ray was the hardest thing Reed's had to do in his time here.
We know he's going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback, and the leadership skills he has and the production he has on the field still. That move really was one where we were very deliberate about it. We know the ramifications. We also know the reasons why, which we think that it will help us to develop the younger quarterback we have on our staff.
Yeah, do you guys truly believe that Steve Giles will be the quarterback of the present and the future?
You know, right now we're saying that he comes in at number 1 on the depth chart, but we have 2 very young quarterbacks in Matt Nichols and Eric Ward that we're very high about. We feel that their potential is unbelievable.
Signing free agents is another task. T.J. Hill, Mark Rastelli, and Greg Peach are among Eskimo free agents. It's a never-ending evaluation and pursuit of talent.
And finally, I think that having gone through a season and had an ability to truly assess this football team, you know the chemistry of it and the DNA of this football team and what you need to manipulate in order to improve.
Tim Dancy, Shaw TV, Capital Region.